Mr. Majestic Ninja led a counteroffensive with his elite Iron Sons, achieving a brutal victory that left the city of Tivoli forever changed. The streets no longer feared Cartel, they doubted him. Zara emerged as his closest advisor, providing tech upgrades to his soldiers, and their love burned bright, yet something darker lingered beneath the surface. As Zara immersed herself in the shadows of her workshop, the glow of screens illuminated her determination to empower the Iron Sons. Meanwhile, in an abandoned warehouse, Mr. Majestic Ninja observed his elite fighters training with unwavering focus, their unity and strength essential in challenging Cartel's diminishing power. In a moment of quiet intensity, Mr. Majestic Ninja and Zara strategized together, the air thick with both trust and an unspoken tension that hinted at hidden struggles. Meanwhile, in the dark alleys of Tivoli, the townsfolk's murmurs carried a mix of fear and hope, reimagining a future devoid of Cartel's oppressive influence. As the camera captured an aerial view of Tivoli, the vibrancy of the reclaiming districts stood in stark contrast to the shadowy remnants of Cartel's stronghold. Below, Mr. Majestic Ninja looked out over the city, his face revealing both unwavering determination and deep concern for the ongoing struggle to ensure lasting freedom for its citizens. In a makeshift command center, Zara passionately outlined the next steps on a large map of Tivoli, her excitement infectious as she rallied the Iron Sons for their crucial mission. Meanwhile, deep within Cartel's opulent lair, his advisors exchanged worried glances, grappling with the implications of Sister Omega's foreboding prophecy that hung over them like an impending storm. As the moment of reckoning approached, Mr. Majestic Ninja and the Iron Sons geared up in a dimly lit room, their expressions revealing an unshakable bond forged through countless challenges. Across town, Cartel stood alone in a lavish chamber, watching the city he once controlled, a mix of determination and anxiety reflected on his face as he plotted his next move against the uprising. In a surge of adrenaline, the Iron Sons charged into battle, their silhouettes framed by a fiery explosion that illuminated their fearless resolve. Within the ruins of a crumbling building, Mr. Majestic Ninja faced Cartel, the air thick with tension as both adversaries locked eyes, each representing the culmination of a bitter rivalry that threatened to reshape their world. With urgency, Zara stood at the command center, her hands poised on the console as her team encircled her, analyzing vital data that could mean the difference between victory and defeat. Meanwhile, a close-up revealed Cartel's struggle conflict etched across his features as he faced the dilemma of loyalty to Zara versus the relentless grip of power that sought to consume him. The Iron Sons moved with precision, executing a tactical maneuver as they infiltrated the enemy's stronghold, their determination evident in their focused expressions amidst the chaos. Observing from a safe distance, Zara's face was a mix of concern and resolve, fully aware that her choices would ultimately influence the fate of the ongoing conflict. Amidst the chaos, the Iron Sons fiercely clashed with heavily armed enemies, dust and debris swirling around them as they fought valiantly to secure their survival. Meanwhile, Cartel remained alone in a dimly lit room, arms crossed deep in thought as he weighed his next strategic move, shadows flickering across his face, reflecting the gravity of his choices. In a high-stakes negotiation, Zara confronted a high-ranking enemy official, her fierce expression leaving no room for doubt as she demanded answers, the tension between them thick and electrifying. Outside, a panoramic view of the battlefield at dusk revealed the aftermath of the conflict, smoke rising from the remnants of battle, while soldiers from both sides regrouped, foreshadowing the uncertain outcome of the war. Zara stood atop a makeshift platform, rallying her troops with a powerful voice that resonated through the crowd, igniting their spirits to fight for their freedom, her energy palpable. In the shadows, Cartel watched her intently, grappling with his inner conflict as he recognized the strength of her resolve and the deep bond that connected them. With newfound vigor, the Iron Sons charged into battle, their faces illuminated by the fiery explosions around them, determination evident in every feature as they fought for a critical victory. Close-up, Zara's hand gripped her weapon tightly, knuckles pale and strained, embodying a mix of fear and fierce resolve as she braced herself for the confrontation that lay ahead. The chaos of the battlefield unfolded, with soldiers clashing swords and shields, debris swirling in the air, while Zara led her troops fearlessly into the fray, determination written across her face. Meanwhile, Cartel sat alone on his ornate throne, a goblet clasped tightly in his hand, staring blankly at the wall as visions of the open sea danced in his mind, revealing a deep longing that tugged at his soul. In a moment of triumph, Zara stood over a fallen enemy, her sword raised high against the backdrop of breaking sunlight, symbolizing hope and resilience in the face of adversity. In contrast, Cartel sat alone in his chamber, his gaze fixed on a painting of a vast ocean, a sorrowful expression captured on his face as memories of freedom and adventure haunted his thoughts. Gathered around a flickering campfire, Zara and her closest allies huddled together, strategizing their next moves, while the warmth of the fire illuminated their determined faces, showcasing their unwavering unity. Meanwhile, Cartel wandered through the empty halls of his palace, the echoes of his footsteps creating a haunting melody that reverberated off the shadows, dancing along the walls, emphasizing his profound isolation even in his power.